I am Deana. I work in construction for the last 13 years.
My name is Tracy and I work for the City of Los Angeles. I've been doing that for 26 years.
I researched a couple companies, talked to a couple realtors. We had some troubles with past agents, so we were looking for a new one.
Yeah, so ultimately we had a realtor and had a really unfortunate experience, and in that unfortunate experience made us kind of pull back and say we really need to do some more research and find the right person. And as a result, we interviewed two, and the Shannon Jones Team actually had the best ratings from the individual that we also interviewed. And so as a result, giving everything a fair shake, met with Shannon, and she was incredible.
So we were trying to sell a condo. It was my first condo that I bought by myself, which was a big deal. It came to trust issues, communication. They took old photos that were already posted from the previous when I bought it, and then they also used their own camera photos. We were on the market for about 6 months with just a lot of trouble, not really getting the answers I needed. I lost faith. And of course we were floating 2 mortgages, so I finally said enough is enough and decided that we needed to go a different route.
I did throw a lot at Shannon, having brought to the table several purchases and sales of my own real estate experiences. I really kind of hammered her with quite a few questions, and I was pretty forthright and pretty harsh, but obviously not rude, but she held up her own, and she really did, and answered all my questions, and just in a 40-minute conversation of...
I think it was a little longer because Tracy just kept basically just throwing one question after another at her. And, Shannon then would go and say, okay, well, I think we can come up with a plan for that. I think we can come up with a plan for that. Tracy by the end was, even though she told me before, we're not giving her an answer today. Okay, fine, But by the end, she whispered over and said, yes, hire her.
Wait, no, I texted you. I texted Deana and I go, she's the one. Let's close the deal.
Shannon's communication from the start was very good. She basically, whatever she said she was going to do, she did. If anything needed to be done right away, I send me a text and we'll get it done. And she did that. So, the communication for me was awesome. It was great. So with our past agent, there was no marketing strategy. There was only one person, maybe someone else that sat in the office and did paperwork, but that's about it. I saw real fast with Shannon Jones Team that it was completely different. They were everywhere. I can go on Instagram and I see my condo. I would see their story and see it there. I would see it on Facebook. Everywhere I looked, it was on there. It was getting a lot of traction.
The marketing of just always felt like our house was, or our condo specific, but our investment was definitely on the forefront of her mind, and everyone else's, just because of the way she put it out there.
We would totally recommend Shannon Jones Team to anyone.
I don't anticipate any further transactions that her and I or any of our friends or family would be involved in that we wouldn't recommend Shannon and the team. And I know very strongly that if we ever had the opportunity to upgrade from our current situation, I wouldn't even hesitate to use the Shannon Jones Team.
I'm Deana Mesa.
I'm Tracy Thank you, Shannon Jones.